Oh, shit. Okay.
Hi, Facebook world. Welcome. This week we're making turkey spezzato.
Nice.
Yes, very nice
The
dish.
brother of the chicken.
Yes, the chicken's brother or cousin.
Whatever.
Chicken's cousin, not brother.
We start with the oil.
So we're going to warm up our oil. I love this dish because it's simple and it's one pot.
Right.
And we're going to give you so many little secrets today that are sensational. So stay tuned and watch. So what's the first thing we do?
First things, soon the oil is warm,
Yes.
we put the turkey.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, just we give us.
A few seconds.
Yeah, yeah. Because I have to be hot.
By the way, for those of you that are doing Atkins or trying to lose weight, turkey meat is the best meat you can eat. It actually has more protein than any other meat when you compare them ounce per ounce.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Ah,
Interesting, right?
right.
Did I teach you something?
Yeah.
See,
You
I
know
taught
what?
her something.
In the life you never finish to learn.
It's never too late to learn.
No.
That's right.
You see? Okay. We let this come a little.
Golden.
Yeah.
And folks, we're using turkey breast chunks. So what we did is we bought turkey breasts, we cut them up into chunks, and that's what we're using for this recipe. However, you can use turkey legs, turkey wings.
Or you can use whatever you like.
Right. And also you can substitute the meat. You don't have to do this recipe with turkey. You can do this recipe with any type of meat your heart desires.
Yeah.
The only thing that might vary is cooking time.
But you see, us, like a restaurant, we try to use no bone.
Correct.
But if I have to make, when we do for us, we love bone. We love to have, What is it?
Never mind. It's okay. Facebook world, what am I doing? She loves the bones.
Okay, if you like it to eat a little more, that's
Right. That's right. That's right.
Okay, you see? Now, start to...
Getting golden.
Yeah, we put a couple of carrots.
So you add garlic cloves.
Yeah, because that is for two people.
So we're making the turkey spezzato for two.
Right.
Another trick too, Thanksgiving is coming up, just so that you know, with that leftover turkey, you can make this recipe as well.
Yeah.
So, again, great recipe.
Just you have to cook it less because it's already cooked.
Right, right, of course,
So,
of course.
just this I have to cook it about 45 minutes.
45 minutes in the oven?
No, you do in the pot.
In the pot.
Yeah.
But you can make this recipe in the oven.
You can, but why? When you use the oven, when you can, with one pot, one fire, you make all the pot.
No, I know. But some people, I don't know, I guess some people might like to put it in the oven. You cover it with the aluminum foil and you put it in the oven.
You can do
And
it.
you forget about it. And then you go back 45 minutes later, actually maybe 30 minutes later, take off the foil and let it get all golden so that it has color to it and it doesn't look white.
Okay. Now we put a little white wine.
Okay. So white wine.
After.
After. Okay.
She's going to force me down.
I'm just wondering. Just trying to be helpful, that's all.
Okay.
Cosa serve?
Can I look at it?
Okay, our potatoes.
Okay, see now it's dry a little bit. So we put the potato.
So wait, show them one of the potatoes so that they see what's going on. See, folks? With the potato, cut up the potato and put it in there.
The same size of the turkey.
So you want to make sure that the potatoes are cut to the same size as your chunks of turkey, of meat. Because it'll make the appearance of the dish look prettier too, right?
No, look at the same.
Yeah.
Formato.
Yeah. Even.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. Because I want to be cute.
Of course it has to be cute. Who wants to eat something that looks ugly?
Okay. After this, so now we put touch of pepper,
A little bit of pepper,
touch of salt.
a little bit of salt.
We put a couple of
We're putting some fresh bay leaves in so that you can see them. By the way, this was sent to us by a great family in New Jersey, the Sforza family. Thank you so much.
That's we put some
Rosemary. Let me show some fresh rosemary. God, I love the smell of rosemary. By the way, rosemary, proven fact, that helps memory. So every time you take a smell of rosemary, you smell rosemary, it actually helps the brain retain memory.
Then we have to have the rosemary every day because we forgot so many things.
Folks, I should be wearing rosemary. I forget everything. I should be wearing the rosemary.
Okay, see now? We put some broth.
Some broth. Now, what kind of broth are you adding?
I do chicken broth.
Okay, so here we go. So now that with this recipe, we're putting the chicken broth. Obviously, if you're making the beef recipe, then you're going to put beef broth. If you're making pork, you're going to put pork broth. You know, you're going to adjust according to your meat.
And then if you want to put the chicken everywhere, you put the chicken everywhere. Only the fish you cannot use.
No, fish you have to use. But you wouldn't make this with fish.
Oh yeah, I made it with nasello. Yeah.
With what?
I have a recipe with nasello. Yeah.
What is nasello?
It's a fish. I'll show you when I make, okay?
Oh. I got nothing, folks. I don't even know what that is. Sorry.
So now, we just cover up and we let Caesar
simmer.
Oh, mannaggia.
It's okay.
We let it simmer for half hour.
Okay. So we
And
leave
then
it to
you
simmer
taste,
for half an hour.
You babysit. You don't forget. You don't put the pot to cook on over the stove and you leave. You have to babysit. You check and you turn a little bit. You see how I said.
Oh
okay.
wow, it's starting to smell great.
You see?
Yeah, it smells really good.
And
let me show it to them.
okay.
Real quick. All right, guys. Hopefully you can see it. It looks
beautiful.
sensational. Yeah, it smells good too.
It does.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's the way you do it.
Now
And then-
you can also add stuff to this, right? Let's say you had a little bit of sauce left over. You can add the sauce in here too.
If you like red, sure.
Yeah, you could add some tomato sauce to that. You could add hot peppers to that, right?
You can put anything you like. So long you cook it like that, it will be fine.
And remember in Italy, my zia used to put sottaceto.
That's okay. That's when it's done.
Yeah,
Then you mix with sottaceto.
yeah, with the
You cannot
vegetable,
put it now.
right?
You have to
With
make it-
marinated, pickled vegetables. She used to make it, and then while it was still hot, she used to drain the juices from the vegetables and throw it on top and mix it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, you put it down.
Oh, it was so good.
High speed fuoco.
Yeah, high heat.
Yeah, I eat and it comes perfect. It's good too.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when it's the potato, you don't need it to because it's already the potato. That's enough. You know, the potato is good for the brain too.
That's true. So guess what, folks? This recipe is super for the brain because it's got the potatoes that help with memory. It's got the rosemary that helps with memory. It has the bay leaves that is awesome for digestion. If you have stomach problems, bay leaves is awesome, like basil is. And then what else? It has turkey, so the protein. You can't get more protein in any other type of meat, ounce per ounce, as you can in turkey. So it's a great recipe.
You have everything. See how nice?
Yeah, it does look good.
And now this you continue to boil. If it comes to, how you say, too dry, you can put back a little broth or a little water.
Right.
Because you have to watch the broth. Because if you keep putting the broth all time, then it will be salty. You have to watch that.
So you
too.
gotta watch yourself with that broth when you add the broth. So maybe if you notice it's getting too dry, maybe instead of adding broth, add a little bit of water so that you can neutralize it, rather than the broth will evaporate and turn salty. And we don't want that.
Will not be evaporated too much because when the pot is covered with the top,
Mhm.
you see, evaporate go back there.
Right.
So if it's covered, it's easy to tie it back right away. But with the top there, covered, covered, non si ritira.
So with the top, it doesn't really evaporate too much because it actually it steams up and goes back into the pot. So.
But it's easy, you know what?
Smells
Yeah,
great.
but you're fine.
Smells great.
It smells good.
It smells good. You see, you smell
You
it.
can smell it here.
Yeah.
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 But-
And also, you shouldn't really have your flame too high. When we say simmer, you lower your flame. You don't keep your flame on high. you keep it between low and medium. You're
I mean,
simmering.
I did the high because it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
But you put a little down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And now we have already the
final
finished.
product.
Ooh, the final product, folks, because it's going to take too long, and we want to make sure the turkey is cooked. Because you know turkey, chicken, you got to watch that salmonella. You don't want anyone getting sick, especially guests, family members, you know, you want to make sure it's done. So while this is doing, we've got the finished product, so I can try it here instead of there.
Yeah, you can.
So,
So give it to me, I give to you, okay?
Why? No. Oh, she's trying to take the plate from me. She won't even let me taste it. She wants to give me a little piece instead of the actual piece. I can't believe it. Oh, let me show it to you first. Finished dish. Ooh.
It's nice.
Yeah, very nice.
I want to give a little bit, but she eat with the plate.
Mm,
That's okay, you have to eat anyway.
so good.
So, it's good?
Mm-hmm.
Nice? Good. No,
Oh,
after.
we'll show you hers after. I'm stealing a potato.
I am not the taster. She's the taster. I don't want to take his job. I have my job.
You know what? Also, it's light.
Yeah, it's like.
You know what's nice about it? It's not a heavy, heavy dish. It's a light dish. Now, if I'm looking at this and I'm trying to think, what would I do for a side? What would you serve as a
You
side?
can have some veggie. You can have anything. You can have a sweet chalk. You can have a broccoli wrap. You can have everything. But
A string bean?
yeah, you can have a string beans too.
String beans?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. You can have anything in the side. But that is a nice plate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you are okay. After you eat that, I don't think so you need anything. You will be fine. By then, you know, if you want some veggie, that's fine too.
Right.
You know, the veggie, it's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how much veggie you eat, it's always good.
Spezzato exists for years and years in Italy. I mean, centuries actually. It's a dish that many of the hunters used to make, farm people. It was a great dish. Again, like I told you, you substitute the meats and you have a different variety, a different flavor every day. So it's pretty interesting.
I usually this it's the plate for poor.
It's a peasant dish.
Because
This is a
you know
peasant
what?
recipe, peasant dish.
You know what? The turkey it is very cheap. It's not expensive.
Well, not anymore. Now it's gone up a
Yeah,
little bit.
but even if it's up, it's never. You know, it's always turkey.
Right.
Then if you make with the veal.
Oh my
Of
God,
course, it's
so
more
good with the
expensive.
veal.
It's more expensive and it's better too. I tell you, the taste change. But
Right.
you know, for light, the turkey is more light.
Right, right.
If not, you can make even with the filet mignon. Boom, boom, boom. It's ready fast.
That's for the high-end people. The creme of the creme want filet mignon.
But you know, filet mignon, you know.
Well, I like my steak. Just give me my steak grilled, a little bit of olive oil, a touch of salt, a touch of pepper, and that's it. Medium rare, and I'm happy as could be.
Yeah,
So we
because
are.
it's good.
So we are done for this week, right?
Yeah, we're done because this week was very easy.
And
one
quick.
pot, everything inside, it's done.
But guess what, folks? Guess what we're making next week? You're gonna love it. Tell them.
Oh, next week we're going to make lasagna.
Yay!
And we have a family di Francesco.
We
They
have a
come to eat lasagna. I don't know how many people there.
Yeah, we have a whole group that's coming just so that they can have the lasagna and learn how to make it. And when I say lasagna, I'm talking from scratch, folks. Homemade pasta. Everything is homemade. It melts in your mouth. You do not want to miss this recipe. Especially you ladies that want to, or gentlemen actually, that want to impress a date. How about that? You pull out a lasagna and show them what you're made out of. That's pretty special.
But you know what? If you don't want to make the pasta, because it's very hard to make the pasta, you can either buy fresh pasta.
Right, but we
Yeah.
make ours.
Of course, we make us because it's us we make. But for somebody in the house, you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. It's just you can buy a fresh pasta, and you make lasagna. It's easy.
All right, well, that sounds good. Okay, folks. As for me, I'm going to enjoy this. Ciao, alla prossima.
Un bacione a tutti. Mua.
I never